Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adam C here, thank you for watching. So I'm going to cover a few things here really quickly. This is just the 125 in the garage that is temporarily housing all of these haps. I'm going to talk about Marine Land's verdict, what they're going to do about the leak, where I go from there, so on and so forth. First off though, some of you guys may watch Rachel O'Leary on YouTube. A lot of followers, a lot of great videos. Anyway, you may have seen that she had some personal tragedy lately, and Jay Wilson, among others, has been kind of doing a campaign to raise some money for her family, and giving away prizes for it. So I'm going to leave a link to Jay's video talking about that in the description of this video. So if you're interested in winning some cool prizes, donating some money, whatever, just check it out. So to start off first, the 220 gallon. You guys know what sprung a leak. I've been in talks with Marine Land ever since. And in their defense, they have been nothing but great about it. Haven't tried to put me off. It's been very easy to get in touch with the same person every time. And they are actually refunding me the full purchase price of the 220 gallon aquarium, as well as the stand, as well as the glass tops that came with it. So I'm getting essentially a full refund from a tank that I bought years ago. So I asked if they would rather replace the tank. They said no, they don't want to ship that. They would rather just reimburse me the full amount, and I'll just take it from there, you know, whatever I want to do with it to replace the tank, do something different. So super excited how that's turned out. It started as a very bad situation, has remained that way, but you know, this is probably the best I could have hoped out of that. So what will I do? Well, first off, before we get to what I'll do with that, you know, I didn't get off scot-free. If you'll notice, the Sapphire's not in here. The Star Sapphire, the Pheno Chalice, he did die. Not surprising, you know, he was 8 years old. I got him in 2010. He just couldn't handle the stress, and I had nowhere else to put him. He just ended up dying, made himself stressed out, got sick, died. You can see the picture there. So moving on from that, I probably won't replace him. I'm leaning more towards just keeping the Predators mainly from here on out. So that leads the question, you know, where am I going to put the Predators? Well, I am having a custom tank built, kind of as we speak. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it is going to be longer than my 220 gallon aquarium was, and it's going to have more gallonage of water than the 220 has. So it'll be longer than 6 foot and more than 220 gallons, and I am super, super excited about it. I just don't have a lot of patience in waiting. I really want to get it. Not just for the excitement of the new tank and, you know, all that stuff, but I really need to get a lot of these fish out of this tank. The Heterotania, the Tyrannochromis, fish like that can't be crammed in a 125. And this, you know, this isn't even a normal 125 because the background takes up some space. So it's probably like a 105 or 110 as far as swimming space. So I need to get those Heterotania out. I need to get fish like the Tyrannochromis, the Maculoceps, the Macrostoma. I need to get them out. Also, it's pretty much put a stop to any sort of breeding with this type of chaos in this tank. So it's put a stop to my breeding for the moment, and the fish are kind of stalled out in here as far as growing to their full potential. And by that I mean the fish like the Heterotania that need a much bigger space than this long term. And with the fish crammed in here, it raises the risk of, you know, another situation like the Sapphire, where some of the more calm fish like, you know, the Ornatus, the Sulphurhead, the non-predators, if they get too stressed out, then they start going downhill, and I don't want to lose more fish. The Mola is still in quarantine, still sick. I don't know whether he'll make it or not. He hasn't eaten since, and just kind of hangs out in the corner. I expect he'll probably die. But so far, other than that, everyone is hanging in there. So far, so good, I guess, compared to, you know, what could have been. So I'm hoping to have that tank up and running within a month. That would be ideal. Whether that's realistic or not, I'm not entirely sure. But wrapping this up, again, Marine Land was great. If you guys follow Rachel O'Leary, please check out Jay's video. Again, link will be in the description of this video. Give what you can. Maybe you'll win a cool prize. So check that out. And, you know, a lot of stuff coming. I haven't done updates on my other tanks in quite a while. We need to do a full fish room walkthrough. It's just been a mess lately, mainly trying to get this 220 out of my house. I did sell the background to a friend. Now I just need to get the tank out of the house. You guys know if you've broken down a tank, it does not smell good, and my wife doesn't like it. So I was told to hang on to it until I officially receive the money, just in case they want to do a last minute inspection or something. but I'm hoping to have it out of here very, very, very shortly. And then I can move on from there. So anyway, guys, appreciate you hanging with me. Hope you enjoyed at least a little bit. I don't have a lot to show you right now, but hopefully better things in the future. So see you next time.